morning. Good morning. I fixed I fixed the video camera. I think we're going to start 5 minutes early from now on and just hang out in the chaos that is the stock market. Good morning, everybody. How we all doing? Hope you're all doing well on this Thursday. Not so much of a dump day. Let's go. How we all doing, man? Tony Soprano. Anthony Soprano. He says he likes the basketball. I used to play a lot of ball back in the day. That's what you do. In Canada, did you know that Canada invented basketball? It's a very cool fact. Actually, that's all we really do during our recess and lunch breaks is we hoop. Because it's easy. You put up a net, you get a ball, you play basketball, okay? So it's pretty simple. Now we got a lot of votes for day trading. Is day trading actually a sport? Let's see. And yes, no zombie Alex. Our pigment is back. That's the word. Our pigment is back. We are looking a little bit more crispier, hopefully. Heck yes. Good morning. How's the tooth? Well, to be fair, I haven't taken Advil yet, but I did the massage thing off screen. You know, the massage thing, trying to push it to the top. Been taking my antibiotics regularly, thanks to Mrs. Otter, because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't take them regularly. You know what I mean? I'd be taking one here, there, and everywhere, 3 a day. Okay, pop 3 now, kind of deal. So I've been taking them regularly. I don't got any Advil in me, but I do got a lot of coffee. Okay, I got a lot of coffee, so we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Well, it's Alex Candles again, the NL Koala Gamer. What's going on, man? Welcome to the live stream. Market open, baby. Toaster in the chat. Thank you for joining us in the Discord last night, Toaster. Much love to you. We're asking if anybody plays sports. Like I played a lot of sports, like from downhill biking to paintball to basketball to baseball to hockey. I was a very active kid. And now I golf. I golf now. I skateboard still. I still skateboard. There's lots of skateboarding pictures. I don't do any massive tricks like I used to, but I definitely skateboard still to this day. Mrs. Otter doesn't like it when I come back with scrapes and bruises, but you know what I mean. That's part of the game. So I just was wondering if I know we're sitting behind a desk, and sometimes it's important to touch grass, right? So I was just wondering if you guys played any sports. UFC was mentioned, NBA, basketball. So if there's any other sport, like even if you play ping pong, man, like I play ping pong, I like racket sports. Did you know that with racket sports, if you play a racket sports, you tend to live 7 to 10 years longer in your life because it's cognitive hand-eye coordination. So go out there and learn a racket sport, whether it's tennis, pickleball, badminton, ping pong. But definitely, I played D1 paintball back in the day. That's amazing. I used to play Snake. I used to play competitive as well. Okay, it just looked like don't clip that. Awesome. So we're gonna jump into the live right now and let's get ready for open. I started swimming laps a year ago for cardio and I love it. Swimming is great for the joints. Swimming is all about the joints, man. Super hot where I am and I'm so tired of sweating. Yeah, so swimming is some of the best exercise I think you can do. So that's cool. Ever thought of doing jiu-jitsu? I mean, we see Alex Becker doing jiu-jitsu. If you follow on Twitter, Alex Becker, he's got a lot of crypto hype. And, man, that guy looks like he's going to pretzel someone real good. You know what I mean? So we need to be careful. That guy's a weapon. But I took Aikido as a kid and karate. I didn't stick with it, but, I mean, in Toronto, you got to know how to fight when you're my age growing up because it was on, right? if you wanted to keep your lunch money, you know what I mean? So this is the initial target I'm looking for. Is this 26,712? Okay, so I'm looking for price to creep up here, but right now it looks like we're getting some exhaustion wicks. This is a golden pocket where we're trading at right now. If you pull the volume across this range here, which I've already done for you guys. You can see we're at the value area high, this 26.7, okay? Like I said yesterday, we can see we had the move down, okay? But we've gotten a move to a higher high here. So this is the questionable thing. Now, I took a long from down here up to here, made $600 yesterday, which was pretty sweet. So I recovered some of that loss from yesterday, okay? So overall, we're trying to crawl back from our big wreckage of the other day, but we're looking to see if we can continue to make higher highs here, okay? So this is kind of where we're at near. This high trumped this high, okay? So we need to be very cautious here in case of upwards action, okay? A lot of people are saying down, 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 and it is Thursday, and Thursday is typically a down day, but we definitely need to be cautious here with price action. So I have the top of the range here at 26,712. Okay, if we go into the 1 hour, we can see very simply here that we have been working our way up. Okay, working our way up. Very nice. We're at the golden pocket. So we pull the fib from the top to the bottom here, and we're at the golden pocket. Well, we have a nice 786 up here, which matches up quite nicely with the value area high. Okay, so if we see momentum waves creeping up here, beautiful 1 hour trigger wave yesterday, by the way, beautiful 1 hour trigger wave yesterday. Right here, we got the bullish divergence, 1 hour trigger wave, crushed it all the way up. Okay, very nice trade yesterday. We grabbed that trade and we exited right around here, and we could have exited up here. Okay, so got out a bit early, but we made some nice profits, which was nice in the long run. Okay, so we made some nice profits. ETH made a higher high. Okay, that's good to look at. We'll look at ETH for sure. I'm interested in starting jiu-jitsu, says Dave Digital. Dave jiu-jitsu, he's not only going to be a moderator, he's going to be like a ninja otter moderator, ninja raider, ninja turtle. Awesome. Swimming is all about the joints. Michael Phelps, the guy smokes bongs and yet is the most decorated Olympian known to man. So we're going to watch this area right now and see if we can pump up here. For now, we're waiting for market to open, see which direction we want to go. But we know typically Thursday is a down day, so we need to protect ourselves and definitely make sure that we're using good risk management. Okay, so that's kind of the idea for this morning. If we do fail to get above here and we head back down, we can look for a retrace and continuation. But right now, I don't see much of a long. The long opportunity was really here, where we got that bullish divergence. We called it out, but it's okay if you're not in no trade, because you can either be in a long or a short or in no trade. And sometimes no trade is the most profitable trade to be in because you're not risking any of your capital. Okay, so for me right now, I'm not in a trade. I exited this long, but we're looking for price to work its way up to these areas. Okay, we can also, if you're being a little bit more cheeky, we can also look for a swing failure pattern here. So we can see that we're making highs all the way up, highs and highs. We want to see the structure break. What does that mean? So we want to see a lower low put in and then a higher low, right? And the change to structure. So we want to see that, and then the entry would be over here, okay, if we start to come down. So that's another thing, because we've been putting in higher lows all the way up, right? Don't get fooled by one of these, though, okay? Don't be fooled by one of these. Higher highs, right? So cautious on the retrace down if we do get one. We'll have to wait and see. We see a bit of exhaustion on the wick here, so I'm watching that as well. If we come up, put a little bit of a higher high here, get some beautiful bearish divergence, that would be lovely. So those are kind of what I'm looking at this morning. But we'll go over the long-term time frames. Day trapping longs at the moment, absolutely. Yeah, they're chopping us up here. So we'll go over the longer-term time frames. We'll make sure that we're prepared for the day so that we can grab some profits and extract some trades from this. So that's kind of what I'm looking at this morning. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know, what sport do you like? Nobody likes baseball here. I grew up playing lots of baseball, so I had to put it on there. Lots of baseball. I mean, I could throw pretty hard. So it's slow for a lot of people. It's like me. Oh man. Hope you guys are having a wonderful week so far. It's been a nice week. The weather is nice here in Canada. We got home from Australia, and it was like 20 degrees Celsius in Australia's winter, and everybody's wearing a jacket. It was pretty cute. Are we shorting TRB yet? Not yet, my friend. Not yet. Is it pumping to the moon? Okay. So Dixie obviously is pumped, but it is retracing. SPS XP. The S&P 500 has pumped up. Okay, so that's a thing to note. We'll see what happens when it opens in half an hour. So going over to the daily. The daily. The good old daily. Are we sick of this range yet? On the 5-day, we are curling up. Money flow is in the green, okay? So, but we do have bearish posturing to the downside on the stochastics. Kind of a mixed signal here, but this doesn't print until another 4 days, okay? So this is more recent. So it does look like we're trying to push up here. Money flow is in the green. Going over to the 4-day. Now, this is where it starts to get a little bit more interesting for me. Yes, VWAP's flattening out here. So that means that this could be possibly looking to push up. Yeah, we have red money flow. But can we see some sort of curvature here and a flattening of the VWAP? There's a couple of mixed signals. Since we did get a push down, we could see flattening here, okay? Like we want to see this continue to the upside in order to remain bullish, okay? But big gap within the stochastics. Posturing looks to be flattening out. These still have an opportunity to turn up, okay? So right now it is looking a little bearish, but it is looking like it's challenging to push upwards, okay? Then we get over to the 3-day and the 2-day. Now these are more serious. We've flattened out here, but we've bounced off the 0 line, okay? So that's what I wanted to note here is we've bounced off the 0 line on the 3-day. So we're posturing upwards, right? The gap, just like the 4-day. But money flow is very thick right now. So we want to see this curvature back in. Until we see that curvature back in, right now around 13, over here 13, is a bit high, okay? Like when we're down around like the 5s, that's when we look for this to come back. Okay, so there is some bullish posturing after having a little bit of a push up here. Now on the 2-day, this is where it gets really interesting. We crossed the 0 line, now we're back at the 0 line, and we have a green dot. So, my God, could this trigger us and pop us up, right? That's the trigger wave that we could be looking for on the 2-day. That shoots us right out of this zone, okay? So, we're watching this trigger wave with the green dot. It'll be more recent than, like it'll be by tomorrow, right? A day and a half from today, right? To where we see this print another one. So this could mean a push up, right? That to me is a bit threatening for upwards action. Same with the daily, okay? So these are the things that I'm looking at is for a little bit of a push up here. A lot of people are calling for lows here. They want to see us come back to this area here and get wrecked, right? This 25, this 25.2 area, this 25,000 area, right? So right now it's looking to push upwards. We're in this range. We want to see this continue up and attack the highs here. If we can get above this wick here, this area here, look for us to continue upwards, okay? But right now, we have made a higher high compared to the previous high, and we're going to have to watch that as well. So there's some concerning things here, but really it's looking bullish on the daily and downwards, okay? Yes, we might get a little bit of a retracement here, and it's looking to gather longs, but right now it's looking a little bit more bullish, okay? So let's go down to the 12. Now we can put our fixed range volume profile here, and we can see that we've bounced nicely off the point of control. We have volume above us here at this 25,600 level, okay? So that's kind of where we've been bouncing off recently. So we need to be cautious here. There's room on the momentum waves to the upside, and we're in the medium of the stochastic. So money flow is very choppy recently, so we need to be very, very cautious when we're using that for signals for entries, okay? Down to the 4 hour. Dave Digital, why would you ever get tired of a range? Why? Because it's been since August. We've been down here. And no, I'm not really sick of this range. What I would say is I'm sick of this stuff here. These wicks, this wick yesterday, pump and dumps. It's very choppy. I would like to see the move and the dump. Not this and then this. I got chopped up yesterday. So, yes, it's a range, but it's not. Every move to the upside is very choppy. For me, it's annoying to trade these. Unless you catch the wicks, it's still pretty annoying. What's up, Crimson Caravan Company? CCC in the house. Is that SISISICCC? We're getting a reversal triangle here coming up on the 4 hour. So I was looking at this yesterday. Me and Cipher were talking about this head and shoulders pattern on the momentum waves. Kind of play up. I've seen them quite a bit before, but we're not sure if that plays up. More of this bullish wave here. It was looking bearish yesterday, okay, before we got that pump on the 4 hour. We had a red dot, but the 1 hour trigger wave canceled that red dot and it pushed right through. So that was interesting to see. Now that we can see we have a lot of room on the 4 hour to come up and hopefully curl down if we get a rejection here. We're getting a nice push up. We got about 20 minutes until market opens. Thank you guys for being here and supporting the channel. I appreciate every single one of you. Make sure to grab your coffee. Make sure you're hiding from your boss right now. Face said head and shoulders on momentums always plays out. Okay, that's good to see. We love Crypto Face here. We love Market Cipher. So head and shoulders on momentum waves always plays out. That would mean that this 4 hour has a lot of room to go and could be pumping off, right? And if you do it on we were doing this yesterday, but if you do it on, okay, it's to here. That's your head and shoulders on the momentum wave to the upside. And if you measure it, I don't know where you'd measure it. Would you measure it from here to here? And then go like that? Because that's what we've really done. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Not financial advice. But yeah, that's cool. How it's popped through. Okay, going over to the 3 hour. We'll get into the nitty gritty here. So we know we're coming up to the value area high of this range, like we said before. So that's key number one. We got this short set up here at 26.7, which is the 786, which is also the value area high. Okay, so we look for a reaction at this price level. That's what I'm waiting for right now. I got a trade set all the way up. I'm on ZoomX now. I'm on ZoomX 26708, so I'm waiting here. Just like you guys, okay? Patience, patience, patience. We'll see if we can get the trade going, okay? Definitely got to be ready to trade. The trade is set. Getting used to the new setup. We're off of Bybit now. Unfortunately, Bybit is no longer in the UK. Okay, so if you're in Bybit and you're in the UK, you have to get off of that. Mrs. Otter is from the UK, so I was using that as KYC, and now clearly they don't like us anymore, which is not cool because I really like Bybit. But you know what? Got to be okay with change, as they say. Be okay with change, even though you don't like it. So, price action here is crawling to the upside, okay? Dixie here is coming down, so we should look for some pumpage on going over the 1 hour on the Dixie. If we're coming down here, we've peaked off. We're coming down here. We should look for some upside on not only the S&P, but on Bitcoin today. So, yes, we're pushing up. We'll see how it works out. We have quite a high momentum wave here from this pump and dump from yesterday. So in order to get a nice bearish divergence off of the top here, we're going to want to see a lower low here and a higher momentum wave. That's what I think what would happen, but we can't think. We got to wait. We got to wait and be patient. 1 hour trigger wave, like we were talking about yesterday, popped us off right from here, right, with the bullish divergence, pushed us up, getting all these guys ready for the long, okay? So now, momentum wave is very, very fat. It's a fat momentum wave. This guy does not play football, okay? KuCoin 2, yeah. It's not, I don't get it, man. Just have like a standard across the board, a good exchange for everybody to use. But we're in our infancy stages. Hopefully we have some healthy, strong regulation that makes crypto adoption not only safe, but easy for users to use, especially those who trade it. Okay, we have not got Bybit's kind of the old go-to, but now it's like, where are you supposed to go? And then you got to learn a whole new setup. And, you know, what I miss the most is that last button. You could hit last over here on Bybit, and it would go to the exact price, right? They don't have that on ZoomX, but we'll give it a crack and see what goes on with ZoomX and if we like it or not. I just press buy long, sell short, and money comes my way. So that's what we'll hopefully just do with a different exchange. It'll take some getting used to. Maybe I'll use a little bit less capital on my trades, but it should be the same. Should be the same. Dave, they name calling you in the Mafia Discord. Let's go and see. Are they making fun of Dave? Are they making fun of Dave? Oh, that's the OG chat. Let's go to the trading chat. They're making fun of you, Dave. You better go defend yourself. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We got 15 minutes till the market opens. This looks bullish to me. Looks like we're going to get a nice rejection, though, hopefully today. Looks like we're going to get a nice rejection right now. This got everybody and their brothers and sisters and mothers bearish, okay? And then we got the beautiful bullish divergence and the push up where we took the trade yesterday. Poor Dave, go defend yourself. Tony, why did you destroy? You shouldn't have. He's getting roasted. Okay, getting a little bit of a rejection here. I have broad shoulders, no big deal. Are they broad? I'm looking for some bearish divergence. Right now this is flagging out. Looks very choppy in my opinion. We are making lower highs. We haven't made really a significant lower low though. We want to see it come below here. And then pop back up and then continue downwards, okay? Right now the lows are holding. So nothing as of yet on Bitcoin. We'll wait for the short setup as it comes to our price target. And also if you want to degen a little bit, we can look for a higher high here. Okay? But right now, I wait. I wait and I be patient. That's the name of the game. So let's go over to Ethereum. And we said we got a lower low on Ethereum. So Ethereum right now is higher high. Ethereum is popping off. Look at that. Up to the moon. No comment. No comment, Tony. So we got a higher high on Ethereum. Look at this push, man. This could be nice bullish momentum. You got a little bit of a inverse head and shoulders here. To the upside, right? We got a little bit inverse here and a nice pop off for Ethereum. This could mean a change in market structure, my friends. So we're looking for this to continue its way up. That's interesting. That's very interesting. So Ethereum is looking to pop off. Let's go look at the daily. What does the daily look like for Ethereum? Where we can see here. Okay. Bullish wave. Money flow is thick as shite in the red. We're very oversold. VWAP's crossed over. So VWAP's leading the way right now. Pushing up. Right? Looking for the rest to follow. Okay. We want to see Ethereum get above these highs over here. That would be the level for us to watch here around 1660. Okay. But awesome move for Ethereum getting above the previous wick high. So that means bullish market structure to the upside. As we flip over here, let's go to the 12-hour. Bit of a reversal candle coming in. So these have played out in the past. You can see here and you can see here. A couple candles later, and we were heading back down. So choppy sideways action. We want to see Ethereum break these highs over here if we are to continue upwards. We got the higher low, but we do not have the higher high as of yet to change the structure. So be definitely watching this range. If you pull the volume from here over to here, we're coming up to the point of control. So we'll add a horizontal there. We'll make sure we mark it off. Just so we know that that's the POC. And we'll look to see if Ethereum can flip the point of control, come above the point of control, and flip it to support and pop off from there. Okay, if it does get above here, that's bullish for Ethereum. So market structure is a little bit different on Ethereum, but as it follows Bitcoin, it can lead the way in its own way. So it definitely did that too when we had the initial move up with Bitcoin over here. So we got the dump down, but Ethereum, it chopped sideways, and then it came up here and it stayed very flat compared to Bitcoin, where Bitcoin dropped, okay? So Ethereum held pretty strong. Market structure was a bit different, but if we see Ethereum continue to make higher highs here, that will be bullish for Ethereum. So the trade setup for Ethereum, I would wait to see if we get exhaustion here at the point of control. If it fails, swing failure pattern to the upside here at the POC, I would look for more downside coming back down to this range here. Okay, so very simple, but you can see here we have a bearish divergence on the 1 hour. So this could be looking to pop down. Okay, bearish divergence on the 1 hour. What about the 2? The 2 is the same. Okay, so the 2 and the 1 hour have a bearish divergence, so this is looking to push down. We did have a little bit of a push down. We'll see if it continues, okay? Watching that on Ethereum. What's Bitcoin saying? Bitcoin's still pushing, okay? Okay. Going over to our friend Link, Link does not want to stop, man. Link doesn't want to stop. It's back up. This could be a double top. Oh, wow. Okay. So Link over here, let's go on the 4 hour. Let's take a look. So we can see Link's clearly making higher highs and higher lows. Okay. So following this beautiful, beautiful uptrend. We got a lot on this chart. Let's get rid of some of it. Got 2 lines here. Wow. Okay. So we see exhaustion on Link. Now, do we want to trade this or not? What does the daily say? So the daily is very overbought. We would like to see a red dot here, but no red dot as of yet. It's just pushing to the moon. Okay. So very overbought though. Very much in the green. Green dot, red dot, green dot, red dot on the 12. Just pushing its way up. So no very... Okay, red dot here. But not a big confirmation on the higher term time frames of it cooling off. Okay, nothing as of yet. The 2-day has room. The 4-day has room. So, I mean, Link is flying lately. This is I'm bullish on Link in the long term. So it's nice to see how it's holding up. We got a triple top momentum wave here. Money flows in the green. It's just crushing it, right? It's just crushing it all the way up. But in the short-term time frame, we can look for a double top, some sort of reversal pattern here. What we really want to see is this structure of the higher highs broken, right? We want to see it come down here, then retest, and then drop, and that would be the entry here. So right now, we haven't gotten a higher high here, so there's no bearish divergence here, but we can see momentum is just crawling up, right? This is a key level value area high, so if it flips this to support, we can possibly look to long from down here, and that level is right around 27 or 7.5, okay? But if you zoom out and we look at the range, we can simply see that we are at the value area high of the range, but until we break out of this level up here, 8.5, we're at 7.5, right? We'd like to see it come up to 8.5 and maybe get a rejection, okay? We've knocked on this door quite a few times throughout this bear market. So if we do end up coming up here, we can look for the rejection back down and then a continuation upwards. But very nice move from Link, holding strong, moving its way up. So we can get rid of this one. I don't think we'll be down here for a while. Point of control. Yeah, so we'll look for it to hold this area. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, we got 8 minutes until market opens. Hope you're all having a great Thursday morning. Thank you guys so much for being here and supporting the channel. I appreciate every single one of you guys. We out here trying our best with our stupid toothache, man. Stupid toothache. You know what's the worst thing about toothaches is that every now and then it just hits you the wrong way and you get a little bit irritable and you're like, and then Mrs. Otter's asking you a question, and you're like, oh, we love Mrs. Otter. I don't know what we'd do without her. Oh, I'm making my bed, aren't I? Has Gala done anything different? No. Okay. We keep checking on Gala here for it's like a little. It's definitely like. Link to $800. Wow, Schaefer's in the chat. Watch out. Schaefer's spreading FUD, man. Schaefer's spreading FUD. Watch your eyes, my friends. Today we got GDP growth rate. You guys said Powell was talking today, right? And it came in actually as forecasted, so that's good. GDP growth rate. We got the core PCE price index on month over month tomorrow as well. So this will be interesting. Also note that we have a new month coming up. A new month. So we got the monthly candle. We got options closing. We got volatility coming. So lots of things to look forward to as traders where we can find some awesome price action. We didn't spin the otter. We gotta get used to spinning the otter every day here. So today, we are looking for a pump. We're looking for a pump to rejection. Swing failure pattern and a dump. That's kind of what we're looking for. Thank you, Mr. Otter, for always supporting us with your schlong. Okay? Bitcoin keeps pushing. The Dixie is dumping, okay? The Dixie is dumping, which is bullish for risk on assets. We're hoping that Gary Gensler gets fired. That's where we're at right now. If he gets fired, I think that's bullish for the crypto universe. So right now we want to see the S&P push up, but the mini futures is kind of pushing down, actually. So it's higher than this SPY. So we'll look for this to push up as the Dixie drops today, okay? That's pretty cool. Is there any other alts we want to look at? Let's take a look at Link to 800. Link will be the number one altcoin, and not because I have 250 Link. You would. You would. You would, you cheeky man. Going over to Matic, we're getting a bounce on Matic, which is cool to see. So everything, Matic, Avalanche, ADA, they're all at this falling off point. We were watching the last legs, right? Same with ADA, the last legs. It would be nice to see them recover a little bit here and change market structure. I mean, this does not look healthy for any of them. That's maybe because I own 10,000 ADA. But all of these tokens right now, they just look like they're getting destroyed. Gensler is the man. If you guys haven't watched him getting roasted on Twitter, you guys haven't been watching Twitter. It's actually it's quite good. It's quite good. Okay, what do you guys think about this picture? We thought this was a normal picture at first. Did you know that the leaves behind him are Ed Sheeran's? They're Ed Sheeran's, man. Elon Musk up to his chicanery again. Oh, Gensler getting roasted, which is good. ADA's moving up. Matic's moving up. Avalanche is up 2.5% today. Look at it. It's trying. It's trying. Okay, so they're trying to come out of the woodwork. ARB's pumping. Can we recover? Can we push up? Can we make higher highs? Can we fire Gary Gensler? Have the whales accumulated enough Bitcoin in order to launch an ETF? Or is Gensler just being a complete canoe? A douche canoe? We'll have to wait and see. So markets open in 3 minutes. We have our trade set up at 26,700. We are waiting patiently. We will see what's in store for us today. Thank you guys so much for being here, liking, subscribing, all that good stuff, sharing this content. We are slowly growing. Join us in the free Discord. Link is in the description below. Let's jump into the nitty-gritty and watch some price action as market opens here. We're getting higher highs here. We're looking to continue up. We got higher lows. Can we get a higher high, continue this market structure to the upside? Can we continue? All right. Or are we going to bear div right now? If we get rejected right now, this could be our bearish divergence on the 12-minute. What's volume saying? Is volume coming in? Volume is declining on this pump. Price wants to move up, in my opinion. We got the volume pushing us way up here. Where does the VWAP sit? Oh, look at that. Beautiful support underneath us. So a push up would be nice to see right now. How about them beautiful EMAs? Okay. Okay, I see you. Money flow is thick. Money flow is thick. We'll have to wait and see what the market brings for us today. trade setup is up here. Looking for the short from 26.7. We are here waiting patiently, okay? If you want to front run this, you can possibly look for a wick up to this golden pocket here. We have a golden pocket above us in the 786. So let's make sure that we're prepared. Okay? Make sure you're prepared to trade, baby. Let's go. Smash those like buttons. We'll end this poll when 10K. When 10K. We'll have to ask another poll. So, are we shorting? Let's go superhero. Superman. We always got to keep the polls interesting, okay? We always got to keep the polls interesting. So we got Superman, we got Batman, we got Captain America, and we got Magneto. I'm a Magneto fan. Magneto's pretty dope sauce. Imagine being Magneto as a carpenter, okay? I want you to imagine being Magneto as a carpenter. For me, I could throw up a building so fast it would be hilarious. Shooting nails into studs. What's the saying? Everybody wants to be Superman, eh? Everybody wants to be Superman. Superman's like hacks, man. Dear farmer likes stripper poles. Oh, man. What's up, farmer? Good morning to you, my man. Hope you're doing well. We're waiting to see if Bitcoin can climb here. Market is open. Dixie is dropping. S&P is dropping as well. Can we see a push up on the S&P? Markets are open right now as we speak. So let's see what happens with the markets. Is the tech pumping or dumping? Okay, we got movement on Meta and Coinbase is up. Tech's kind of pushing. Tesla's trying to come back. The S&P needs to push back. It needs to push back. We have the Dixie dumping. This is your chance. We also have Bitcoin trying to get above this golden pocket with momentum. Right now, it is lackluster. It is not able to push above. Is the short setup here? Superman is a beta. Superman is an alien. Okay, back from the PBM's stream. Now Ran is live. Alex, you're stressing me out in this time slot. Dave, we need you to hold it together. You are capable, my man. You are capable. Oh, man. People like the morning streams. We're watching the stream together. You'll be okay, Dave. How we make money in this market? Well, as Jason Casper says, my grandfather says we buy, we sell at the highs, and we buy at the lows. So, in order to make money in this market, as traders, we need to find levels, have a plan when we come to the charts, and execute that plan. See, right now, I'm calm, cool, and collective because we haven't come up to any of my levels that I've suggested, right? None of these levels. Now, if we're looking for a possible continuation pattern, we can pull from the swing low to the swing high here. We know we got volume down here. You can pull the volume across. Oh, look at that. Golden pocket, point of control. So, if price does come back here, we can look for a bounce. But right now, we're closer to the top. So, we make a little sandwich. And we look to short from up here and long from down here, right? And we find our levels, and then we look for the confluences to enter the trade. Okay, for me, I like to see a nice bear div. I like to see exhaustion wicks. I don't like to trade in the middle of the range and get wrecked, though, like we did yesterday. Sometimes you get a little bit trigger happy. So right now, we dollar cost average where we believe that our project, it's not financial advice, but we dollar cost average where we believe we have a good opportunity for the bull run, right? In this downwards market, it's great opportunity. When Bitcoin gets to 35,000 and you wish you bought at 25,000, right? You got to give your head a check, right? So we can always go lower, but we can always go higher as well, right? So it's not easy, especially if this is your first run at it, but we want to make sure that we're keeping our head steady. We have a good community around us. People telling us, oh, take a look at this. Oh, take a look at this. What do you think about this? And as we build that community, so join us in the free Discord, we're able to grow together. We're able to profit together. And we're able to help one another. That's why I created this channel. Like, I can sit here and day trade all day and make my money. I don't need to charge anything for this. I just want to help you guys. But the community, the group of people that we surround ourselves with will be a direct influence on how well we do on this bull market. And, givers gain, right? So Crypto Billy always says it, man. Givers gain, because we need to share what we have with you guys. I try to make this a fun space and help each other grow, right? So look, we're getting a little bit of a push here. We might be coming up. But overall, get in the community, get active, practice trading, use a small amount at first. Practice good risk management, get used to larger margins, protect your mindset. And hopefully together we can all grow, right? That's what it's all about. Now, I don't know about Lunar Beach's crypto. Lunar Beach's crypto is saying that we're going to go down today. Wrong Discord. David's saying we're going down to about 25.4. So that's what we were talking about earlier. Okay, I see what he's talking about. For me, this peak is... Okay. So, maybe that's his idea for the last little bit of accumulation. So, let's take a look at this. Zoom out a bit. So, he's saying something like this. Something like that. I don't know if I agree with that. See, you got to always think for yourselves. I'm seeing something more like this. Whew. But we know there's a lot of liquidity down here, so that would be good to come back and take and then continue upwards. So there's multiple options, and this is what I mean. When you have a plan and you have your trade set up, you can ride this trade all the way back down, and you can ride this trade all the way up, right? Depending on your entry. There's a lot of options. Right now, the daily to me looks bullish AF, okay? The weekly, we're getting the green dot starting to print again. It failed to print last week, okay? So this can always disappear if we don't continue upwards. But we tend to move quite a bit when we get the green dots here. Green dot, big move. Green dot, big move up. Green dot, big move up, okay? So you can see... when we're getting the green dots, we're getting the move ups, okay? This one, we still got quite a move up, right? So these weekly green dots have been quite strong in the past, even in the bear market. So even from here to here, we had a fake out one, and then we had a real one. So overall, they have moved us up quite a bit. So Dixie's dumping, popping back up. S&P is flat. Lunar is pointing out the form of hidden bull divs. That's the one. That's the one. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're going to have to be patient today. We're going to have to be patient. Not a heck of a lot going on. Maybe we're setting up for the data tomorrow that's coming out. Maybe we're just waiting for the next FOMC meeting. What's the FOMC reading here? Let's go and take a look. Okay, we still got 21% chance of a hike for next time. December. Historical. %. Interesting. I don't think they're gonna hike anymore. I think they're done hiking. That's where I'm at. I don't think they're gonna cut, but I think they're done hiking. We'll have to wait and see. Inflation's sticky, right? Inflation's sticky. We even on Trueflation here, we came low, but now we are stuck around 2.5, even on Trueflation. So interesting to see. But right now, we be patient. Not a lot of volume coming to the markets today. Looking very, very choppy. Choppy in my opinion. And then we're going to get the big move and then we're going to be like, what the heck? So we are making a bit of lower lows here. Which way are we going to pop? That's the question, right? That's the question. Ugh. Thank you guys so much for being here. So we're going to come back to you guys live today around 5:15ish, 5:30ish tonight. Any news on Frankie Candles, let me know, man. We miss you, Frankie. We love you, Frankie. Where you at, Frankie? Getting a push down here, okay. So a little bit of a mini bear div here. Mini bear div. You can see it on the 12 or on the 5. Can we break that structure? We want to see the lower low here, right? We want to see the lower low. Dixie's dumped, but it's popping back off. S&P is flat. Looks like a very, very sideways day, but nonetheless, you guys know the trade setups. Okay, so we got the golden pocket down below us here. Looking for continuation. That's around 26,250, let's say, with volume, right? There's a point of control for this range right here, if we pull that. So maybe a little bit lower. Let's go 250-ish area, okay? Around there, we look for a reaction on price if we do drop, okay? Also, we can look for a break of structure here where we have this beautiful uptrend, right? If we do break this structure here, we can look for the retest and to short it back down as well, okay? So there's multiple ideas here. Then we can look for a swing failure pattern to the upside here where we get a higher high and a bearish divergence here and a lower momentum wave here, okay? So there's multiple ideas. This is the golden pocket area, right? We would like to see it come up to the 786 and then get rejected. But right now, we're sitting on our hands. We're being patient. We're letting price come to us. Right now, it's no trade, in my opinion. So just be patient out there. Let price come to you. If there's no trade today, you're still saving your money, okay? So don't risk it for the biscuit. Be careful out here. Much love to every single one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for supporting this channel and being here with me on this beautiful Thursday morning. Hopefully, we get some beautiful trades. We will shout you guys out if I'm looking for trades, if I'm taking a trade. We're ready. We'll be here. But I'm going to go have some breakfast with Mrs. Otter. Thank you guys so much for your love, your support. I will see you guys later on this evening. Peace out. Much love and God bless you. Have a great day.